Well, this is not going to be the easiest video I've done, because I don't think it's going to be very positive, to be honest. And I always tend to hide this part of myself, like I only write on my blog or on Facebook or do these videos if I'm feeling good, and I'm not feeling... oh fuck. Well, that was a delivery. So anyway, I'm having trouble getting to sleep at the right time and getting up at the right time, and oh really, I just feel like my life is crumbling around me, and that all the good work I've done and the hard work I've done to get myself into the very good position I was in is well, it just seems to be falling apart around me, and I don't know what to do. I've had a good chat with John about things, and he says that the house business, changing the house, and it has been really changed, and it's taken a long time and it still isn't finished, has proved much more stressful than either of us thought. And he said that he has been very worried about me because he knew how stressful it physically was for me, and he reckons that's all that has changed. That's the only reason why I feel the way I do. And he said, you're not exercising like I was. He wasn't sort of criticising me for it or telling me off that I wasn't doing it. He realises it hasn't been possible because there's just so much just keeps happening that interferes with it all, and I haven't been able to get back into my routine, and I so hate what's happening at the moment, with getting up late. As most of you know, most of the time I've been on Facebook, I was up between 5:30 and 7 every day, and I'd be on there, saying good morning to people, and even if I wasn't able to go to the pool, I still, I had a proper day, a routine. And I also just had a chat with Sally across the road, because her pussy kept coming into my house, and thank God the dogs are in the garden. But anyway, Sally's a carer, and I asked her exactly what that meant. Well, she goes round to people's houses and does things for them, and people like me basically, although not yet, me I mean, I'm not that bad yet. Oh, anyway, that isn't really any... I've got to get my routine together. I enjoyed the dog show I went to on Sunday. I enjoyed it very much. I really enjoy the company and seeing people. You know, it's very tiring, but I do love it. Although I really didn't want to go, and I still feel like that I just don't want to go. And I guess I won't be doing anything till Crufts now. But I need to get my routine back in order. Which means I have to somehow get to bed earlier and sleep earlier so that I can get up earlier. You know, I've gone from not being able to sleep because of pain to now finding it not so easy to actually get up. I don't quite know what happened. I don't quite know why I got into this situation of being up late. But I did. But if I'm honest, I mean, that's what this is supposed to be about, is I feel really afraid. This frightens me a lot. I really feel like I'm about to lose everything. Everything I fought so bloody hard for. And I'm throwing it away. And I've absolutely no idea why. Maybe John's right, and it's just the house renovations have been much more stressful than either of us could have imagined. And I mean, I can't access my knitting room, I can't access my yarn for the dyeing. This office where our computers are, we both have a desk each. I'm sitting at mine, his is over the other side. But behind me is a clothes rack full of clothes, and the floor's full of shoes and boots and hats, and so's upstairs, and I don't know where most things are. And the new drug is wonderful as regards the relaxation. It's a muscle relaxant which I was given because my head had dropped forward with my chin down here and I couldn't move it. It was like that. That really frightened me because I thought, oh shit, or words to that effect. I thought that, you know, the progression of my spine problem had suddenly leapt forward, but it turned out to be the muscular problem. And so anyway, I'm on this muscle relaxant called Baclofen or Beclofan. I can never remember which way it is. Probably Baclofen. Sounds like it, doesn't it? Because it's to do with backs, I suppose, muscles. Anyway. But I'm not certain that it is quite right for me. I've put on an enormous amount of weight since I've taken it, and this is what really frightens me. I used to be very large, as you know. I lost over 100 pounds, and I've kept it off, and it's creeping back up. Although, I mean, I've been on this pill for 2 weeks, and I put on a stone in that 14 pounds in that time, and yet my eating's been okay. And I've also realised that actually maybe I am retaining water, because yes, I am peeing, but I'm not peeing anywhere near so often, which is a huge relief to me. You know, I think, oh brilliant, it's stopping my bladder from, because I have an irritable bladder as well as an irritable bowel, and well, this tablet seems to stop it all, which I'm really pleased about. It means I can go out without having to worry about where the nearest fucking toilet is. I mean, to make sure that I don't oh, I'm trying to think of a polite way of putting this. It's so stupid. You know, basically to make sure I don't have a bowel movement when we go out for the day is the morphine. Well, that's a side effect of it. I mean, I don't take it so that I don't, but as I go out and I need to take plenty of morphine, that's the side effect of it, so I'm very pleased about that. Interestingly, I've been taking less morphine since I've been on the baclofen. Anyway, I'm sort of prattling on about stuff that I don't need to be talking about, really. What this is about is me feeling frightened and feeling very down. Because I really do feel like my life is slipping away from me. When I had it in good order, it was excellent. Everything was fine. You know, I was dealing with the pain. I can't get into half my clothes, well, most of them. And that is don't tell me it's not important. It is. It's really important. Some people were very kind to me at the dog show who'd read what I wrote on Facebook about having put on the weight. They said, "We don't look like you have at all." And it's hard to know if they were being truthful. John says I don't look like I have either. And John, I suppose, tends not to lie to me. And depending on how I feel, I mean, I have this body dysmorphia thing, I always have had. You know, I look in the mirror and I see the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I'm not kidding, I do. Not always. You know, there are times I look in and I see who I am, and I like it. But on days like this I won't even look. But I need to get back into my routine, and I think this is going to be really difficult. This may not make sense to you, but getting up early, going to the pool, even if it kills me, and sometimes it does, it's bloody painful to swim, even with the morphine, and of course I can't take too much, because then I don't think I'd swim. You know, I don't want to drown. But I take enough to make it bearable. And as long as I did that, I felt okay, and then whatever else I did with the rest of the day was fine. It didn't matter. I could sit on my arse all day long after that. I could have a nap. As long as I did what I was supposed to do with the dogs and all that. And speaking of the dogs, hello you. Hello you. They're so lovely. And this boy, he is just, we call him really special. And because by special we mean that we think he's got a screw loose. You're a sandwich short of a picnic, aren't you, sweetheart? Hey? Oh dear. What's the look for? I know, I love you too. I do. Oh. This is Chase, if you hadn't figured it out. And he's a good boy. Oh, you're doing your noise again. Why do you make a noise like a monkey? Eh? Ah. What? He sits up and sort of begs. He does it on the floor and it's quite alright, but he tries to do it on my lap and of course it's not alright then. Now look, I'm busy. Maybe, look, why don't you show your face off a bit? Can we turn you around? See? Show everybody how handsome you are. What? 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 And of course Pussy's sitting very quietly down here. Are you, Pussy? Yeah. Here she is. Well, not that you can see her face at all, because she's so dark. Well, and she's not even up high enough. There she is. Oh, I think I need to stop doing this. Oh, there's a good little cat. Now, she definitely is a sandwich short of a picnic, this dog. She looks it. She always tilts her head sideways when you look at her, and she looks incredibly puzzled all the time. It could be, of course, just that I called her Pussy, and she's a dog. Maybe that's why the poor thing's puzzled, eh? But she does, she looks puzzled constantly. Oh dear. See, they're all coming for their attention. Now we have to be really careful with this one, because this is my Whitney, the pregnant one. Can we see? Maybe if we move this down a bit. I don't know, can you see this tummy? Possibly, yes. She's 7 weeks pregnant today, if it's Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, you poor thing. She makes these funny little grunting sounds which she never makes otherwise. But she must be feeling quite uncomfortable, I would think. People think she's going to have a really large litter. And I don't think she is. Don't ask me why, probably because I'm a moron. But if she had more than 4, I'll be surprised. I don't know why I think that, because she does look really big. But she doesn't look big. She had 8 in her first litter, and I don't think she's got that many this time. Anyway, routine. I've got to get back into it. And we've still got more work to do. We've still got more builders and decorators to come in and finish off what they haven't done yet. And that's going to happen during the week that the puppies are due. We can't do anything about it. It was either that or put them off till December, which was the next time they could fit us in. And I'm sorry, I just can't go that long. No. This has been going on now since, or was it the end of March, first week of April, something like that, this started. Anyway.